Are you ready to be entertained? Let's go!
Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale, then you see the road. I'm out to my soul, and tell me the size whenever the smoke clear out of my face. And my picture perfect, do I look fine?
Nah, I'ma do my own thing.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale, then you see the road. I'm out to my soul, and tell me the size whenever the
Welcome back to another reaction of Heartstoppers. Absolutely, let's jump right into it, y'all. We have 2 more episodes to go, and then we're wrapping up this season. I know this season took me a while to get through. I think it's because I just started a whole bunch of new shows all at the same time. So thank you guys so much. I was about to say, can you guys bear with me? But you guys have been bearing with me. You've been not coming for my throat. You have not been beating me up backstage. Hair flip. So thank you guys so much for supporting this channel and being here during all of these reactions. I have nothing but love for all of you. Now let's jump right into this. You want to see some full reaction? The links are down below. And while you're down there, please hit the like button, share, and comment. Now, without further ado, let's jump into Heartstopper and find out exactly what the show has got to give.
It's been 4 months since you left Impatient.
Yeah, I should bake a cake or something.
You've come a long way, Charlie. What, you don't agree? I want you to name 3 bits of progress you've made over the past 4 months. How about I start? So, you settled back in at school in January. Go get him.
Push yourself too hard.
Everybody knows his problems, or knows something.
I still relapse 2 weeks after. I know it happens, it's normal.
But you continue to criticize yourself about it.
I said I can't. You're making me feel like shit.
You got in a fight?
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
You are 3 months clean. That's our second bit of progress, isn't it? So, progress number 3. Let's hear it. I've done the first 2 for you.
Hey, Nick. I don't know.
You feel you and Nick have progressed in your relationship?
Guess we feel a lot closer. I mean, he's seen me at my absolute rock bottom and hasn't run away screaming.
I expect your progress has allowed you to deepen your connection with him. If your intrusive thoughts have lessened, you've got more energy to give to your relationship.
Nick. Charlie.
More energy. I still feel like I've got a long way to go. Still have a lot of bad days. I really don't want to be defined by the fact that I was bullied at 14 and then had 1 toxic ex-boyfriend.
But it also doesn't banish your 5 minutes, so give yourself some grace.
Do you practice your motivational pep talks, or do they just come to you in the moment?
You know, they just come to me. I'm just a talented person. Enjoy your birthday and party hard.
Oh, his birthday.
16's one of the big ones.
Wow, this captures your spirit as well as your likeness. I'd compliment your work if you could actually show me a completed piece. We've had contact from a local radio station about you.
What?
Want to interview you. Local young artist achieves internet fame. I do want you to think about whether it's something you feel comfortable with.
You're literally famous. I'm not famous. Yes, you are. I'm not.
Spring is in full bloom while summer peeps out from the horizon.
Hi.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. Are you ever going to get tired of doing that? Absolutely not. Man. Jack Maddox is doing a book signing on Sunday, so I thought maybe we could go after the sleepover. I love you so much. Well, clearly not as much as Jack Maddox.
Do I also get a birthday kiss?
Now I know he's 15. I'm like, oh, this is a little too much for y'all.
Should probably...
Yeah, reel it in, boys. Reel it in.
Sleepover on Saturday, though.
Yeah.
Sleepover?
Oh, it happened again.
When?
Yesterday before 4. Me and Nick were making out in a practice room, and it got really intense really quickly.
Have you considered the idea that you and Nick are ready to take things further?
I know, and I know it's obvious that we both want to, and it's not like we've done nothing. We're making out,
Please spare us the details.
And I'm scared that I'm not going to know what I'm doing, and I'm scared that he's going to take one look at me and...
Me and Elle started having sex. It was in the spur of the moment.
We've all heard this story before.
I'm just about Charlie's sex life and not mine.
You know what? I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Talk about it!
Charlie, what about...
He's not even skinny. He's skinny, but he's not skinny. That's a nice color. Oh, okay. It's marks. From him going like this.
Please don't break anything or be sick anywhere, please.
Hey, be careful, we'll have another vomit situation. Just need a night off from everything.
Things have been so awkward between me and Sahar since New Year.
Sounds like you should probably talk to her about that.
He doesn't care. He's like, I got so many problems, girl.
You need a drummer for our summer fete slot, and you're literally the only person we know.
I don't know. I don't really like performing in front of people.
Birthday, Charlie! Happy birthday to you!
Happy birthday. We love you.
Oh, it looks so good. I'm so jelly.
I can do it. I want to try.
Hello.
Who are you?
Charlie. I'm a friend we don't know about.
Oh.
Hi, Michael. 16 is when everything starts to make sense, or when nothing makes any sense anymore. Beautiful chaos. I found him at a charity shop and he just had your energy, so I figured he belonged with you.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
Bye.
bye everyone.
See you
Have
later.
a fun time.
Great conversation.
Tori's boyfriend.
She won't confirm whether they're dating or not.
Meow. 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 He's big.
I know.
Not really.
Nice. This needs to be town out.
So, have you decided about the radio interview tomorrow?
I think I should do it. It's a really cool opportunity.
I think so too. About your radio interview?
I will pour my drink.
No.
I will pour my drink.
Things have been really awkward with us.
Now, this is a big tent.
And we're doing a lot of thinking and reflecting. I have no idea who I am. But what I do know is I don't want to keep hurting you. Do you hate me?
I don't think I could ever hate you. You helped me realise something pretty big about myself.
I guess I could say the same about you.
You know we'd be awful together, right?
Yeah. I like us better as friends. Wine?
Yeah, that's your drink of choice.
Is it sustainable? I'm trying to do my bit.
Just drink it, Imogen.
You guys started thinking about uni options?
Gap year for sure. I love staying at my gran. Dark academia vibes.
Yeah, totally. Tara, what about you?
I don't know. Stay close to Charlie. Guys, can we not talk about uni stuff right now? You don't think you could do long distance? Tara? Hey.
She clearly needs help, Charlie.
I think you're having a panic attack. It's okay, my therapist gave me some exercises. Let's do some deep breaths together. Breathe
That would
in
make my panic attack much worse.
and breathe out. Okay? We're in my house, we're chilling, we've had a few drinks.
Hey, Tara.
Not right now.
Hey. Stressed about everything right now. Charlie was helping.
Aw,
That's amazing.
Good job, Charlie.
I'm so drunk right now.
Maybe you've had enough now.
Really like you.
I like you too.
I think I found that out in season 1.
I wasn't planning on it.
16 guys, don't know yet.
Okay?
Come here. I've been thinking about something. Even me.
Baby ain't nothing but mammals.
We could
do it like we did on Discovery Channel.
have sex.
Ooh, 3 letters. Big word.
I think about it all the time.
Do I?
Oh.
I know I wasn't ready in Paris, but
I am now.
We can go upstairs.
You're incredibly drunk.
When I'm sober, I'm scared that you'll look at me and I think I'm gonna be sick.
Oh shit. Let's go to the toilet.
Oh Lord, everybody's getting sick.
Hold your hair back.
I remember running around in the garden, the kitchen, and then... Oh my god, I'm so embarrassing.
I'm glad you brought it up.
Morning, campers.
Mum and Dad will be back in half an hour.
I could make egg on toast. Feel like you guys need the egg on toast.
Did he stay over?
Yeah. I can have friends over too.
Friends?
I'm happy for her.
I'm nervous. I feel less nervous if you got that camera out my face.
But this is history in the making.
Great parents we are, and how everything you've achieved is thanks to us.
Katie knows exactly how to keep the conversation going. And we're just through here.
Ooh, I'm so nervous.
Right through here. You ready to meet the love of your life?
You're so jealous right now.
I can't believe I'm about to be replaced.
Who is this?
Oh my god, he's so hot.
History, philosophy, and of literature.
That's nerve-wracking.
Hello and welcome to Local Voices with me, Katie Newnham, Lambert School of Art, whose art has skyrocketed to popularity on social media.
Just wanting to share it with my friends and family. I have over 50,000 followers.
That's amazing. Is the attention at all overwhelming? Now, much of your art explores your identity as a young trans woman. Why is that your focus?
I'm proud to be trans. It's a big part of who I am.
And that's so important right now, isn't it? Trans identities are the hot topic of the moment. Some call it a culture war. I had a feminist speaker on the show who talked to us about the importance of same-sex spaces. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the debate.
Trans people aren't a debate. We're human beings.
Believed that the presence of gender-neutral bathrooms will increase cases of sexual assault.
Well, your speaker last week was transphobic then.
Let's move on to something else. Now, there have been rumours.
We were told she was here to discuss
Should we go in?
not to be used as a
Should we stop it?
I'd love to know how you feel about the potential new law, which...
I think I need to go.
I'm sorry if I offended you.
It's okay, baby. Come on.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
Why would they do that to somebody so young?
Okay, who's got another question?
He's like, what?
Just wondering if you had any book recommendations about queerness in ancient Greece.
Just reading the most enthralling book last week while I was in Milan.
Really big fan. I probably want to do classics at uni, so you're a big inspiration to me.
Charlie, study hard and don't ignore your Latin vocab. What can I do for you?
Really interesting talk. Really fun. The Mesopotamian joke. Thanks.
You're very welcome.
Nice to meet you. Really nice to meet you. Should we? Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, Nick is taller than him.
Should we stop?
No. Do you want to?
No. Can I take this off?
What?
Oh, wait.
Door open, please, Charlie.
Yeah.
Had a nice time today?
Let the door open. Who's a lock it, Charlie?
I'm nervous about taking my shirt off. I don't look like Jack Maddox or anything. And you know that I've got scars.
I know. You know I really fancy you.
Even though he's got a six-pack.
I don't care about that.
Wait, you don't like
I like you. I want you.
I really did want to carry on. I really want...
Mom, have you seen my laptop charger?
Maybe just not at your house, Danny.
And I just get into this headspace where all I can think about is how disgusting he'll think I look. I love him, and he loves me.
We've talked about how you get anxious when you feel like you don't have control. Part of intimacy is trusting someone enough to let go of some control. But as long as you and Nick respect and trust each other, then you're safe. Get some free condoms from the reception.
Obviously we will. Just wish I was more confident.
Aren't you the one who confessed your feelings to Nick first? When you didn't even know whether he liked you back?
Don't feel confident.
That's just a challenge you're going to have to face. And not just with Nick, but with every aspect of your life. I know you have it in you, Charlie.
Well. So, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I love this episode. You know what I realized? I realized a few things. I realized, one, it is very hard for me to understand people who go through things that I never been through before. This show actually has shown me, as effed up as that might sound, I know there's other people out there, you might not want to admit it, but you better admit it here. But like, if you really think about it, like if you've never been through a situation and you hear about somebody going through that situation, you might feel sympathy or empathy, but it's hard for you to relate to that situation. And I honestly did realize going for, I have to say, you guys know, if you're not new to the Heartstopper reactions, you know since like day one I've been a Nick stand. I love Nick. I always will find an excuse. I mean, let's be honest, I will always find an excuse to defend Nick. But if he is in the wrong, which I don't think he ever has been because he's amazing, then I would call it out. But I've always been more of a critical person towards Charlie, and I think I said it before. It's just because I have not been through what Charlie has been through, and because I know people that are similar to Charlie's personality, where they're like, I don't want to call it needy, but they're insecure, so they need verification that they are good enough. And I'm just talking about one aspect. I'm not talking about his journey through, his disorder and the abuse that happened with him in season 1. I'm just talking about that part of the personality, which obviously was built on other elements of what has happened in his life. I also have to constantly remind myself that these actors are playing very young people. Because I'm older, but I'm not telling you my age, but because I'm older, I keep in my mind judging what's going on as if they are in their late 20s, early 30s. And I need to stop doing that. And I've almost a few times while watching this, and I don't know why, but a few times watching this particular episode, and I've done it in other episodes, I forgot that they are so young. And what reminded me how young they were, and reminded me to stop judging them on being adults when they're not adults, is this episode revolved around Charlie's 16th birthday. So then I was like, oh shoot, I need to stop the whole, like, how Charlie's like, oh, I love you, both of them, all of them, all the characters on the show, they're constantly like, I love you. Then I'm like, oh, okay, well, they're super young, and like, this is their first love. Well, not really Charlie's first love, but majority of them, this is their first loves. And this is their first big relationships. I feel like for all of them, this is their first big relationships. Because Charlie was in a relationship with the other boy. And when they were younger, or at least Charlie's that boy who wasn't out, all of them are so young that I feel like relationships, I think that you can term or define a relationship once you get to like 16, 17, because that's when your body starts changing. That's when you start going through a lot of different and hopefully, because Nick, or I should say Charlie, Nick and Charlie, I'll say more Charlie, has had bigger roadblocks in his life, he might be able to handle a lot more as he gets older, because he's already went through all these stumbles and trust me, you're going to stumble again, right? But you already been through such tough situations in life that hopefully you'll be able to handle what else life throws at you. And honestly, I hope we all do, right? Because life isn't peaches and cream. What are peaches and cream? Also, it's not just Charlie who I don't understand. I don't relate to. I don't want to say don't understand. I can't relate to, but I'm trying. But also, the trans conversation that goes on, because what I didn't agree with the radio talk show host was talking to a child about this, and those questions is not what Elle even signed up for. That's not what she was told she was gonna do. So in that aspect, I was like, yo, this is effed up. You guys boxed this young individual who thought they were coming to celebrate their artwork, coming to celebrate her accomplishments and her goals, and then you circled it. That was a one question, and then every other question dealt with like trans rights and the opposing force against trans rights. Now, do I think those questions are, for me, are they wrong to ask those questions? No. I don't think so. I think that should be an open dialogue, because there are a lot of parents, and listen, I have actually I don't have a lot of gay friends, but I do know a lot of gay people. And there are even people in the LGBT plus community that feel certain ways that reflect to more how straight people or straight allies or another side, they understand the trans argument about trans people being in sports, about the bathroom conversation, about schooling. Like, there are people in our community that feel very similar to opposing forces or opposing arguments, I should say. So the questions wasn't wrong, I don't feel, but asking a child, because Elle is a child. They're all children. And not even just that. If somebody knew they were getting into what they were getting into, then that's a different conversation. But Elle really did not think she was getting into. So I felt super angry for her. And if I was the parent and I was there, I would have kicked that door open. I would have broke the microphones. I would have, who the hell? This is my daughter, mother beep. I would have gone postal, and that's why I haven't had a child yet. Because I'm gonna be so predictable with my child. I swear to God. If you get crazy with my child, I'm gonna spray mace in your eyeballs, and I'm gonna let every cop, every precinct wanna know when I move into a neighborhood, letting you guys know I'm the psycho parent. If somebody tries my child, I'm gonna try them. So, you know, at least we have an open dialogue about that. But, so I felt really bad for Ellen there. This whole and then also the whole sex talk, that's around the age where people start doing things like that, let's be honest. And so that I understand. I also liked, I forgot their name, the blonde girl and the black hair girl. I really like this storyline with them, and them finding themselves, because around this time, once again, 15, 16, 17, 18, even later, you're still trying to find yourself. And so I really liked watching that journey with them and them coming to the conclusion that they're better off as friends. And excuse me for keep saying colors and shapes and sizes, but I just keep forgetting everybody's names. But the black girl, I can't relate to her because I've never been overwhelmed with school. I've been like, okay, I don't want to do this no more. Like, I've been there. Also, I never thought about college at 15 years old. That wasn't even a thing in my mind. It probably was mentioned to me once, but definitely not before then. And maybe, I don't know if not in the United States, people go to college earlier. I also don't understand what they're like, whatever they call them. What is that? If you're 15, what is that? You're a sophomore in high school, right? All right, 16. I don't know, but I know I believe there's one more season after this, and like that's when they'll be like getting out of high school altogether. I think. So what is that? 17 to 18, right? Right? I believe so, because when I turned 18 is when I graduated high school. So I don't know how this schooling is, but it's probably better than the United States because, honey, I digress. But anyways, this is a pretty good episode, and I'm really excited to continue on to the journey. And I'm super happy for Charlie's sister, Tara, I believe her name is. Is that her name? You know I love that character. I've loved her since season 1, or whenever she popped up on the scene. So I'm happy that she found somebody who's literally just like her. He was talking, I was like, shh, stop talking. He's like, I found this cat. I was like, send it back. But regardless, still, I like this episode. So thank you guys so much for being here. Please check out all my other reactions while you're here. But until next time, I'm off this.
You gotta choose a side. You gotta do what's right.
Look, I ain't got no time to be hanging around. Nobody trying to figure out if they good or evil. I'm fighting the crime, steady your lives. One at a time, I'm killing the rhymes. I do it for the people. I beat up, I'm running through the 6 with a bag full of